Robin Williams was a name synonymous with laughter, joy, and heartwarming entertainment.
Powerful play goes on, and you may contribute a verse.
But behind the twinkling eyes and infectious laughter, there was a side to him that many of us didn't see, which unfortunately led to a tragic end.
And it's a little quiet voice that goes, jump. It's the same voice. The same voice goes, just one.
What could possibly lead a man who brought so much joy to the world to take his own life?
Why can't we treat death with a certain amount of humanity and dignity and decency and, God forbid, maybe even humor?
On the morning of August 11th, 2014, the world woke up to a shocking headline. Robin Williams, the funny man who the world adored, was no longer with us. Robin was found in his home in Paradise Cay, California. The initial report stated that he had died by suicide, with the cause of death being asphyxia due to hanging. This news sent shockwaves around the world. How could someone who seemed so full of life, so full of laughter, be battling such inner demons? What led him to make such a decision? In the following days, the world began to learn about the silent battle Williams had been fighting, but the full extent of his struggle was yet to be revealed. The world was left in suspense, waiting for answers. But to fully understand the depth of his struggle, we must first take a step back. Let's journey through the life of Robin Williams, the man who brought so much joy to the world. Born on July 21, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois, Robin McLaurin Williams was the only child of Robert Fitzgerald Williams, a senior executive at Ford Motor Company, and Lori McLaurin, a former model. Despite his affluent upbringing, Williams often described his childhood as lonely due to his parents' busy work schedules. He discovered solace in his own imagination, creating a world filled with characters that kept him company. From a young age, Williams had a knack for making people laugh. He was known for being the class clown in school and was voted most likely not to succeed and funniest by his classmates. After high school, Williams attended Claremont Men's College in California, where he studied political science. However, he soon realized that his passion lay in the performing arts. He left Claremont and enrolled in the College of Marin to study theater. His talent was undeniable, and he was soon granted a scholarship to the Juilliard School in New York City. At Juilliard, Robin had the opportunity to learn from some of the best in the business, including the renowned actor and teacher, John Houseman. It was Houseman who recognized Robin's potential for comedy and encouraged him to focus on it. In the mid-1970s, Williams moved to Los Angeles to pursue a career in comedy. He began performing stand-up comedy in nightclubs. Well, his unique style, which combined elements of improvisation, impersonations, and social commentary, quickly gained attention. Now, Williams' big break came in 1978 when he was cast as Mork, an alien from the planet Ork in the television series Mork and Mindy. Now, the show was a huge success and catapulted Williams into the limelight. His performance as Mork, with his trademark rainbow suspenders and high-energy comedic style, made him a household name. He went on to star in a number of successful films, including Good Morning Vietnam,
Good morning, Vietnam!
Dead Poets Society,
Words and ideas can change the world.
and Mrs. Doubtfire. Despite his rising fame, Robin remained grounded. He often said that he was just a regular guy who got lucky. But behind the laughter and success, Williams was fighting a battle that few knew about, a battle that ultimately led to his tragic end. Despite his outward success, he was grappling with addiction and depression. His struggles began soon after he shot to fame and continued throughout his life. He was candid about his battles, shedding light on the often overlooked issue of mental health in the entertainment industry. In 2009, Robin faced a major health scare. He was diagnosed with heart problems that were serious enough to require surgery. This meant putting his one-man comedy tour on hold. But Robin, being the fighter that he was, didn't let this setback keep him down. He bounced back, continuing to spread joy and laughter through his performances. However, the biggest health challenge Robin faced was something that wasn't discovered until after his passing. A few months after his death, the autopsy report was released, and the world finally learned the truth. Robin Williams had been suffering from a severe case of a neurological disorder known as Lewy body dementia. This was the silent battle that Williams had been fighting, the battle that had ultimately led to his tragic end. So, what is Lewy body dementia? Imagine waking up one day and seeing things that aren't there. You might see shapes, animals, or even people that don't exist. This is a reality for many people living with Lewy body dementia, a disease that causes abnormal deposits of a protein in the brain. These deposits, known as Lewy bodies, can lead to a range of symptoms, from visual hallucinations and decline in thinking to changes in behavior and mood. But it doesn't stop there. LBD can also cause movement disorders, similar to those seen in Parkinson's disease. Imagine your body not responding the way it used to. Your movements become slow and your muscles rigid. You might even develop a tremor or a shuffling walk. There are cognitive problems as well. People with LBD often experience confusion, poor attention, and memory loss. It's like being lost in a familiar place, unable to remember how you got there or how to get back. LBD can also affect sleep. People with this condition often act out their dreams while asleep, kicking, punching, or even screaming. It's as if the boundary between dreams and reality has blurred. In the case of Robin Williams, well, he fought against the disease that was slowly taking over his mind. He fought against the depression that came with it, and he continued to make us laugh even when he was in pain. However, the disease progressed. His symptoms worsened. It affected his ability to think, to remember, and to be the Robin Williams we all knew and loved. It's believed that the severe symptoms of Lewy body dementia contributed to his depression and ultimately his decision to end his life. Despite all his struggles, Williams had kept his condition a secret from the public. He continued to work, to make public appearances, to bring joy to his fans. All the while, he was putting on a brave face, hiding his inner demons from the world. Robin Williams' tragic end is a reminder of the seriousness of mental health issues and the devastating impact they can have. And while we may never fully understand what led him to that tragic decision, we can honor his memory by continuing the conversation about mental and neurological disorders. As we get older, we often focus on staying physically fit. We try to eat right, exercise, and get regular checkups. But what about our mental health? Isn't that just as important? About 14% of adults over the age of 60 are living with a mental disorder. That's more than 1 in every 10 older adults. And these conditions aren't just a normal part of aging. They're serious issues that need attention and treatment. Now, when we think of mental health issues in older adults, depression and anxiety might come to mind. But there's more to it than that. Loneliness and social isolation can also take a toll on mental health. In fact, about a quarter of older people are affected by these issues. And it's not just about feeling alone. Being socially isolated can lead to a range of health problems, from heart disease to depression. And let's not forget about the issue of elder abuse. Well, it's a sad reality that 1 in 6 older adults experience some form of abuse, often at the hands of their own caregivers. This can simply lead to a range of mental health issues, from depression to post-traumatic stress disorder. Yet, despite all these challenges, many older adults don't get the mental health services they need. This could be due to a lack of awareness, stigma, or a shortage of services that cater to their specific needs. In the case of Robin Williams, when we think of him, we often remember the laughter and joy he brought to our lives. But his story also sheds light on a topic that is often overlooked: mental health in the elderly. Robin Williams was in his early 60s when he was diagnosed with Lewy body dementia. His struggle with this disease was indeed a silent one, hidden behind the laughter and joy he continued to bring to his fans. Williams's battle with Lewy body dementia underscores the complexity of mental health issues in the elderly. These conditions are often accompanied by other health issues, making diagnosis and treatment more challenging. Despite these challenges, early detection and treatment can significantly improve the quality of life for those affected. When news of Williams's struggle with Lewy body dementia came to light, it was a wake-up call for many. Here was a man who had brought so much joy to the world, yet was silently battling a disease that few of us knew about. In the wake of his death, conversations about mental health took center stage. People began to talk more openly about their own struggles, breaking down the stigma associated with mental health. Discussions about mental health became more common, both in the media and in everyday conversations. Before Williams, many people had never heard of this disease, but his story brought it into the spotlight, leading to increased research and understanding of this condition. Even today, Williams' legacy continues to influence the way we view mental health. In the end, Robin Williams' story serves as a powerful call to action. It reminds us of the importance of mental health awareness. It's a call to action that we should all heed. Now, we'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite Robin Williams movie or moment? What are your thoughts on today's topic? Do you have any experiences or insights you'd like to share? Let us know in the comments.